All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is putting more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show.
All right, guys, we're here again. You already know the Street 919 FM, your nation's station. J Energy and Hashim the Dream. We are here, and like I said, we got an interview to get into. But first, you all know we have to, do our housekeeping rules and everything. And we gotta big up our sponsors on the live reads and stuff. So let's get into that before we start having some conversations, right?
So it's no ordinary Thursday at KFC. It's Twister Thursdays. Wrap up your Thursday the right way. Twister Thursdays. 2 twisters for just $54.95. Loaded, saucy, finger-licking good. One bite and you know it must be KFC. Order now. Follow KFC Trinidad and Tobago WhatsApp channel for all the deals. And of course, we have good and natural ginger tea made from freshly crushed ginger root to get that strong ginger taste and aroma so soothing. Good and natural ginger tea available with or without sugar. So all you need is boiling water to get a cup going. As the old people say, don't take flambeau to see in the night what you could see clear in the day. Good and natural ginger tea. Good advice to start your day right.
Yes, and Trinidad and Tobago, we know rain falling and the weather's starting to feel a little different. But please listen carefully. This year is an El Nino year, which means lower rainfall levels over reservoirs and water sources. So even during the wet season, water conservation is critical. So don't wait until the taps run low to start conserving. Every drop counts right now. Fix leaking pipes and taps, turn off the water while brushing or washing, and use only what you need. The reality is simple. Less rainfall over the reservoirs means less water available for the country. That is why urgent conservation is needed from everybody. So let's work together to protect our supply and secure water for our homes, families, and communities. This message is brought to you by the Water and Sewage Authority. Yeah, what's I trying to sound a little formal now? Yes. So, guys, as promised, we have a special guest with us in the building, and we say it a lot on the council here. Words have power, right? It is how we communicate. It is how we interact with each other as human beings, no matter what language we speak. And the most adept of us at it compose stories, sonnets, songs, and just straight up words that make us feel things, be it happy, sad, enlightened, brightened. And our guest today, let's just say he's He's a professional at it. If you don't believe me, taking this clip from me right here.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
But it only have one man could weigh we number 10, and it had to be Double M. Because all you know, that man bound to score. I could see him pushing the team like, I pass the ball, not dog. And you know what this World Cup on my record? 2030 World Cup final. I could see it now. Extra time. Referee done had the whistle in his mouth. Voice delivers a marvelous pass to the vacant space and leaves the defense vulnerable once he makes that play. Marshall on top of the box like, hey, a free, pass it. Second star speeds on the sideline and he swings in a great pass. And you know the monk don't miss. So he's hit. Ha! Cool! And the crowd goes wild. African and Indian alike. Because all are we on the same side. The population outside, rum shops packed with people and pride. No divide. All are we red, black and white. We could do it again because we did it before. The people want more. We need our encore. So give our soca stars a call up. And next World Cup, but we go give them performance.
I tell you, words are an amazing thing, you know. So please, guys, I want you to give a rousing Street Council welcome to our 2026 National Poetry Slam champion, Mr. Joshua Johnson. Good afternoon to you, my friend.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. It's wonderful to be here.
Yes, of course, of course. Now, Josh and I actually encountered each other very personally just a little under a year ago at the birthday party of a mutual friend. We both realized we were a little kindred spirits. Just in our interacting. You know, with the friends and everything, and then in our birthday tributes, let's just say ours were the most lyrically savvy.
I
will concede that Mr. Johnson outpaced me by about 3 miles.
Wow.
In his deliveries. So I'm really glad when I saw that the poetry slam was happening and he had made it to the championship. I was rooting and gunning for him all the way, and I was very happy that you won the poetry slam this year, my friend. So congratulations to you first and foremost.
Yes, and
Thank you very
congratulations to you.
Thank you very much, Jackie. Thank you both.
Yes.
Of course. Now, I mean, let's just dive into the meat of it. You know, what first inspired poetry for you?
Well, I think my love for poetry came after my love for lyricism. So hearing how calypsos would say one thing but really have an underlying meaning, hearing some hip-hop songs and hearing all the literary devices, the similes, the double entendres, metaphors, things like that. It was eye-opening for me. I really did love it, the way that you could hide a true meaning in this storytelling kind of thing, you know, that kind of way. So
right.
I think after that, well, that was more secondary school time, but as I started maturing a little more and going into adulthood, I think the poetry started standing out to me. Not necessarily it had to have a hard beat behind it like the hip-hop, or something catchy and very rhythmic like the calypso.
Right.
Sometimes it's just words, no other frill, no other, just
Nothing
the impact
to
of the
back it
word.
up, just
correct.
yeah.
Just the power of the words and the way they were assembled, and that I started being very interested in that until I think with anything that you're interested in or that you like, you'll try to do that thing.
Right.
You know, so it was only natural, I guess, to try to write something.
Do you remember the first poem you ever put pen on?
I did. It was a very long, like 11 minutes.
11
no
minutes.
points, kind of just.
11 minutes.
It's basically just.
Most times,
Suckling,
most people when they try to write something nice, it's roses are red, violets are little 4 lines,
Right.
and you know sometimes that's enough to rope somebody in, you know. So,
Right.
He writes for me. 11 pages, my boy.
Yeah, 11 minutes there. As
11
soon as
minutes.
open the floodgate, that was it. There was no real structure. There was no progression of the piece, of the theme of the piece or anything.
So you were just writing for writing's sake.
Writing sake. After that, well, I got married soon after that. And the first piece that I actually wrote and performed for the public, which would have been friends and family, is something that I performed in the reception part of the wedding for wifey.
Oh, gosh. Well, if nothing else, you're still married, eh?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Well, then
sir.
that is probably part of the reason why.
Yes,
I'll play with words. I feel like, and I've been told this before, your lyrics just make you get away with things, and I'm just like, I'm not lyricizing. I'm just saying, how I feel now, but it's just not. It's not that serious. So you don't have many arguments when you can use wordplay on top of wifey.
I mean,
Good afternoon, wifey, by the way, because I know she's
wifey.
listening.
Of
Yes,
course she
yes.
is. Of course she is. No, well, wifey is the boss, so you know, and then too, sometimes when words are understood, when things are understood, words are useless. So
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
You see. So so how long ago was that first public?
That was December in 2023.
Okay, so that's not very long.
No, under 3 years.
Wow.
2.5 years. Yeah.
Okay, so you are fairly new in
Yeah,
in that
relative-
poetry community.
Yeah, relative to the more established ones, yeah, definitely.
So what was it like? What is that poetry community like because you will have stories in this country, but particularly in the creative space when new faces start to
Right.
pop up into it. You hear some stories that you don't feel very welcome at some points, or sometimes you make like maybe a one or two friend, but then you find everybody else kind of always bashing heads with each other and
Well,
don't like when new people show up, but
Right.
what is that? What is poetry? What's the poetry community like?
I think it's a very open space, very warm, very welcoming. A lot of the poets keen on collaboration, they keen on feedback, they show up. I mean, it's a growing industry. It's not as big as Kaiso, Calypso, or even Soca, right? But the small community that it has, they really knit together. They support each other at their different little ventures and things like that. So,
Right.
it was that warmness of the space is one of the things I'm most grateful for, because I suffered bad stage fright, or at least suffered with bad stage fright. And just knowing how encouraging they were, how supportive they were, the feedback, the good feedback that they gave you, it made me feel to go again and again and again and again. So now I'm at a point where a little over 2 years, I have, well, I don't want to say too much experience, but I shedding the stage fright bit by bit.
Right.
And it's thanks to the warmth of the poets that were there before me.
That's really good. Now I really feel that particularly this nation especially, we're just known for our way with words,
Right.
because like you said with calypsos, the double entendres and the different ways we use lyrics in order to express it. You hear it in calypso, you hear it in soca, harang, in chutney,
Yes,
in every music that we create. There's
Yes.
there's a song or a piece that you can find that that's just clever wordplay
Yes.
on a whole. It's too much to name. I can't just I could sit here and ramble about it for forever. And I came to appreciate it through my grandfather, who was just a lover of literature and a lover of words. I remember spending summers here, and we would go to sleep to him listening to poetry cassettes.
Wow.
So he would always, particularly in summertime, drill me in if anything else, he wanted me to understand words.
Right.
He would sit me down and put poetry in front of me and ask me to analyze it and see what it means, and we would discuss it at length, and at the time when you're young, you don't really want it, but man, in my adulthood, I'm so glad that I have those core memories, and it really inspired that love of words for me. Was there anyone in that for you, or
My
that
grandfather
inspired you?
was very similar, bro. So it's more books than ornaments and decorations in the house.
Yep.
2 bookshelves in the living room. Some with dust, some frequently used. He loved quoting certain quotes to me. So this one with They that slept while their companions were toiling.
Oh
on
my
the through the
God!
night.
Yeah,
I mean,
the heights of great men reach and kept.
Thank you
Were
very
not
much.
attained by sudden flight.
Oh my
They were,
gosh.
oh man, that
So
one.
yeah,
That one was drilled in.
Funny enough, that should be a testament to me here now because
Mm-hmm.
while whoever was sleeping and maybe just taking it as a hobby, I was toiling over the past couple of years,
Mm-hmm.
trying to go as much shows as possible and refining the craft.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so heights of great men, man.
So let's talk about the poetry slam itself. For those who keep abreast of it, this is an annual competition and it has been for a very long time. What was this your first time ever entering?
Actually, it was my second. Last year was my first time. I was successful enough to make it to the semis, but wasn't that experienced to keep up with the big dogs to make it to the finals last year. This year, I was grateful enough to make it to the finals and succeed.
Nice, very nice. Well, what is that? What's that process like? That journey like?
Well, it usually comes in 3 stages: auditions, semis, and finals. Right. So, as I said, last year was my first year. They had a little over 100 auditions, and it boiled down to about 30 semi-finalists last year, and then 15 finalists. So the champion from the year before is usually fast forward straight to the next year's finals. So it's like 14 who competed this year to meet. Last year to meet the finalists from the year previous.
Okay, so as a champion, you will be defending your title in
Next
2027.
year, yes.
God spare life. Okay.
God spare life.
Very nice, man. Well, what was that finals? What was that finals night like? Because from what I've seen, the clips and everything, you had a different poem for the semis as opposed to one to the finals.
So there's actually a rule where in the finals you have to premiere a brand new piece to the public. It mustn't be a piece that was performed in that competition or any other competition for the public before. So it must be the first time the listening public is hearing this piece that you presented in the finals. Right? Semis is a little different. You could recycle a poem that you use elsewhere, but not in the competition. Right? So that was a bit daunting because I actually used the idea that I reserved for the finals this year in my semis because I didn't want a repeat of last year where I got into the semis reserving my better idea and not getting into the finals. So I used my finals idea, my best idea for the semis, and had to come up with something
Entirely brand
new from scratch, no previous ideas, and thank God it was good enough.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I mean, I watched the I mean, like, all poems have names. I'm not sure what you named the one, the football one.
Soca
Warriors.
Yeah.
Soca Warriors. It was definitely my favorite one from the semifinals batch. Taking in who was there.
Okay.
So what inspired? Because I'm going to humbly request that you give us a live performance of your championship poem.
That's
so
okay,
what inspired the poem that made you win? Because you came out dressed in full police uniform and everything. So I'm really interested to hear that story.
Okay, well, really and truly, it started with thinking about what topic I would have addressed for the finals, because the finals is a stage where you still need to come with a serious enough topic that, because we're looking for things like social commentary and things like that. Is not we coming to just talk shippiness as Trinis and laugh on the stage. Right. So I was thinking about what idea to come with, and I was having trouble with that. So then I started thinking about what character can I present myself as. And then I thought about a few things. What if I was like a homeless person, observing everybody from the shadows in silence, that kind of thing. But then I was also struggling with the theme of the piece and how the piece would transition over the 4 minutes. Like it would start at 8, it must have some kind of progression, and where would we end?
Right.
So one of the characters I came up with was a policeman, and I really liked the thought of me coming out on stage with the full police kit, and then what I was going to talk about followed, so that came after. The ticketing thing, I'd looked at something that would be a shared experience where people will hear and really feel. So not just talking about police killings or corruption in the TTPS or thing. Maybe we do this from the avenue of a ticketing officer, and then turn the poem in on the TTPS, where instead of ticketing the public, we start to ticket the system that we have created and supported all these years. That is not the most perfect system. You could do it a little, polishing.
Wow. I ain't even gonna hold you. If you had walked down the road in that uniform that you had on stage, you would have had me real afraid, because I'm telling you, I'd have been up on P's and Q's. You was looking official now, boy.
Right.
You understand? So I'm really interested. Now, before we get into it, for those who might be, interested in poetry or trying to get, into it composing wise, what would you say is the best advice? Because everyone's method, obviously, for writing is different.
I could give advice, but I think time is the greatest teacher. So I think you just need to go out there and do it. You need to do that thing. You need to practice. Forget about making it perfect. Just do it today and you'll do better tomorrow. If you go with that mindset, you'll always write something better than you wrote before. So I think that is it. Just get out there and do it. It have no kind of teacher, time and practice and really doing that thing.
One question that I have that's been hovering. I know people who write as well, and meeting you today and seeing the video with you, it was executed well. So it just wasn't lyrics, words, but to see you actually put yourself into it and bring it to life. Tell me, as a poet, do you have to have some sort of drama classes done or something to be able to put yourself and execute your lyrics that way?
That's a great question.
Do they go hand in hand?
They do in terms of this competition because you are performing on a stage. So this is more performance poetry as opposed to written poetry. A lot of people, when they start off, I think everybody will start off with the more written side of things. We write things that sounds good in our head while we're reading it, but the performance side of things is something totally different. You truly need to embody this character that you are portraying.
And you did that on point. So tell me now, what would you say for persons like, I know people who write really well. I actually have somebody very close to me. But the person seems to be a bit shy, and I know if they had to perform any of those pieces, I don't know how they would to go up against somebody like you watching you there now. It's like, yes, you holding the title,
Yeah, he humble with it still, That's always nothing wrong with being humble, eh?
So what advice you give to persons like that? Because I know there are people out there who they write well, but they don't have that whole, like how you say, embody what you write to be able to perform.
Well, first thing first, it's not me on stage, Joshelle performing. It is PC Johnson, right? That character. So first thing, you need to forget yourself. It is hard to disconnect yourself from the fear of feeling, from the shame, the shame that you feel when you stand in front of others. I think only few people have that where they could go on a stage and don't feel shame at all.
True.
But you need to forget yourself and you need to really truly embody that character. Second thing is, I think there is at least one show that is very that they have the show very frequent is a show called Bacano Leaf. They try to have it every month, and right on Cipriani Boulevard. There's a small space, there is something perfect. That's exactly where I used to get my feet wet. I was in wet to swim with great strides. Coming out there every month and performing something you write. It also challenges you to write and complete and memorize something within a month time. So that and all is perfect practice to try to get the small shows as much as possible. Visit the open mics and that kind of thing. There are a couple others in the country, and I think as I say, experience. You have to go out there and do that thing.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, nice.
I don't want to keep all you waiting much longer. I want you all to sit back and relax, because I want you all to hear PC Johnson, this winning performance of the National Poetry Slam competition. The floor is yours. Let me bounce the DJ low so everybody can take it in properly.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Good day, sir. I see you in a disabled parking space, but you have no disability parking permit on display. You know that is an offense, right? Let me see your license, please. If I know who's you, you know who's me. I's 1992 PC Johnson, one of Trinidad's last real officers. You see, my father was a police, like Papa before him. From morning, there's my calling. Since conception, it courses through my system. My pulse poundeth with pride and patriotism. I play my part to make this paradise a better place. So if you break the laws of the land, I come in, ticket machine in hand, and I will machine everybody. I don't discriminate. Every creed and race find at an equal rate. No bias. I will pull on a Porsche or Prado and ask for license as though it was a tint down Tida. So from them latest spaceships with features to them coconut vendor van, neither of them getting away, because every little bit of trash contributes to this lawless dump that we live in today. So you driving a Fielder or a Beamer is ticket. My own sergeant or any senior is ticket. Use a political leader is ticket. But it really have some ticket that I want to be given, like for trespassing. If you inhabit a home that is not yours, or for obscene language for raw talk. People in positions of power who not qualified in what they work in, and that is driving without a valid permit, ticket. Politicians who make pre-election promises then go back on their word, illegal U-turn, ticket. Boy, my own minister could get a small thing. Now, I know it have a charge for jaywalking, but I wonder if I could give him a charge for jay-talking. Ticket. Even first citizens, for failure to indicate that it was pulling out of a space, that's a $25,000 mistake. Ticket. Plus for fraud and other financial felonies infringed upon our people, like the airport scandal, live sport, Clico, murders of Vindra Naipol, Dana Sita Hall, Asami Nagakia that was found right in Queen's Park. No judge, no jury, no justice for Joshua. This make me wonder about this whole system we live in. We wrote off the rest of his life because he ran a roadblock. Fleeing caused him to go from fine to fatal. And woman Corporal Eversley, that one bother me bad because it make me feel like some of my brothers in arms drag the flag, and that is independent from the missing shotgun, the Glock 1962 guns. The system leaking over time. Like it have several blown bulbs, because I can't see the road ahead. We don't know when it going and stop, or what direction we going. We not seeing the signs, no duty and attention. We boldface with we breath our lies, and that thick exhaust we give off is from burning black boys. And them media briefs is just excessive noise. And it don't have no spare. And like nobody will inspect it. It's like the whole thing defective. I starting to realize that this institution whose ideals I've idolized from inception is imperfect, and it's hurting, because if the same standards subjected upon the citizens is what I stick with, then maybe TTPS deserves a ticket. Anyway, sir, I don't mean to take up too much of your time, but I know everybody deserves a little bly. So here's your permit, Mr. Philip. Yeah, go ahead, take your time. Just now, wait. You do have no car seat for that child? Ticket.
Oh my gosh, it is a winning team.
Listen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was amazing. Really, truly, you know.
And to think that, I don't know, they were able to see him? Or
They saw him. It was right there live.
You all realize he wasn't standing, He executed seated. And I could look, that it take a lot. Yes, it must have taken a lot to put into practice to be able to bring it out this way. Boy, congratulations again. And I think I think he'll make it. Watch me, the persons who coming up for, when is the next champion?
2027.
Yeah.
2027. You all hearing who you're going up against?
Yeah.
Listen.
And he have no process to go through this time. So
No.
Correct.
you know, he gonna see all in the finals. So I hope all you come
Has
correct.
anybody ever won it back to back?
One person in the 14 years, I believe that it's been in existence. It's only been done once. Successfully
say
defended
this?
once. You can. Well, I guess.
The
You saying it, eh?
second person in history for back to
I think you would
back.
be the second person for
Back to back.
I
I don't
appreciate
know.
that so much.
I've been listening, and he would have me hunting to
I'm
see.
gunning for it.
Yes, I gunning for the second.
I'm
You
gunning
would-
for it. I'm waiting for him to drop the date of next year.
Yeah, definitely.
So I can
Yeah,
actually pull up and not just watch the things through the stories.
Yeah,
you
man.
know?
Well, now
Yeah,
that I
man.
have you, you're making sure to tag me along because I have a little few people as well who I know right. I want to get them. I will be
man.
there. I will be
Come
there
out,
because
you'll
I have to
come
see.
out.
I have to see you make history. Second, yes, yes.
Oh
yes.
yeah, for sure,
Appreciate
for
that,
sure.
man. Appreciate
2027. That's what we're going for. We making history. The second two-time champion.
Yeah, man.
You know, back to back. We'll see what happens for hat trick. Like we'll cross the first.
actually,
we'll
that
cross the
person,
first level.
that
one
is
person
the only person to win 3 times. She didn't win it 3 times back to back.
to back.
But she's
Back
still-
to back. 1 year break. Well, someone else won and then she won
She
again.
won again. Wow.
So that's the only person to win more than once.
Nice.
It's Alexandra Stewart, an amazing poet. She's really good.
Okay.
You know, but everyone else who has won has only been able to win it 1 time. Even though they may have placed second or third,
Right.
only 1 championship under everyone's belt except for Miss Stewart.
Okay.
Multiple. Big up Miss Stewart.
Yes.
Miss Stewart. Before I let you go, do you think that we need and I don't know if there are, so maybe you might know more than me, but do you know that if there is a modern day collective of poems from our modern day poetry industry? You know, is there a book out there that people can go and find? And should there be? I think there should be.
I think there should be.
You
I
know?
can't name any offhand. Probably know about more individual poets with their own bodies of work who would have published their books and a collection of short poems and things like
Right.
that. You know, but to say one book that pulls from many different poets locally, there may be, but I don't know of it offhand.
Would that be something that you would do for yourself? Eventually have a collection
Yeah,
of your own works.
Of course. I would love something like that. You know, really.
All right. Listen, Josh, I want to thank you so much for passing through and sharing your gift and your talent with us. It was certainly a pleasure. You know, and we're wishing you the best. Like you said, if there's any place that is gonna be showcasing poetry like throughout the year, like not just in the competitions, but just literally events that people have, because I know these are niche things, but I think there are more people out there that enjoy this type of stuff than we
man.
give it credit for. So by all means, dog, if you have any insight to that, send the information our way. We will definitely. We'll be proud to talk about it here.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
because
Will
we believe words have power, and we need to continue to support people who continue to bring these words to us.
Amen, brother.
Agree.
Amen. Yeah, man. So you all can follow me on social media. I'll probably be posting as much things about this space as I can. You know, as long as I know about it, I will be posting it. So you could follow me on Instagram and TikTok. The name is Joshel, JOHCHELE. Right? So JOHCHELE. John and Michelle did a thing and they came up with Joshel. So you all can follow me on Instagram and on TikTok, as some of my work is there, and of course you will be seeing me reposting a lot of the things that going on in the industry locally.
Amazing. All right. Well, we definitely will be looking out for that, man. Thanks once again, bro, and don't be a stranger to the streets.
Thanks for inviting me, guys. I had a good time here, and came in here thinking, how I end up here?
Hey! Is that
End up in
hello,
the
sir?
91.9.
Sir. Only we coming right back. Don't go anywhere, okay? Trying to flip this on me.
Yes, yeah.
That is the universe. Landed you here where you're reminded of what you're truly worth, where wishes are well. Greetings heartfelt, another lap around the sun, another notch in your belt. I swell with gratitude for your life, and the fact that somehow it's now involved with mine. The whole and the sum of its parts, cause the love in your heart is a light shone in the dark from the humblest spark. So celebrate, whether it be with rum in a glass or a blunt at your past, cause before you know it, life done in a flash. But don't forget to reflect over the years, highs, lows, the wins, the losses, lives
blows, analyze those so you can shoot to score your 2025 goals with your head bowed, knees bent, both eyes closed. Give thanks for it all. The seen and unseen, the clean and obscene, dreams that have become real. I pray that your worst days are behind you, and everybody you smile at, just start to smile too. I pray from a place of good vibrations. May her cup runneth over with a little more patience, and may your bias for her be blatant. Make her feel like one of your favored creations. Anoint the fruits of her labor. Make her accustomed to hearing, oh my God, congratulations. I pray this year is pivotal. I pray this year you cross off things you had on your bucket list since a little girl. I pray you lost no friend, gain no enemy. Hope you get compliments like, girl, I really love your energy. Remember, please, when certain chances come, to seize it. Your hunger, feed it. Let go all your leashes. Remember the mistakes made that should never be repeated. Your downfalls, delete it. The biggest shots, wheel it. I hope that you is the house in all of your dealings. I hope you catch flights and not feelings. But if you get that feeling, I hope you feel like you're walking in your papers. And I hope your bank statements always show a surplus. I hope money look for you, find you, and run you down. Jump on your back, throw you on the ground, turn you around and suck your tongue. I hope you just have real fun this year. Father God, I hope that nobody does slow shit down this year. Hope stability goes down on one knee and proposes. And the future sends you not only one views with sexy poses, but gives you a lifetime subscription to its OnlyFans. Hope you filtrate in spaces and create it when there's no demand. I humbly pray never end up on the wrong side of someone's street. I hope for all your good deeds, your name end up on a deed. Hope you trust it so much you always ask to say grace. And because it's your birthday, hope somebody bury their face in your cake. Happy birthday, my friend. One more year upon them. One whole vibe. Give thanks to life. Next year we doing it again. And we only say happy birthday, happy friend. One more year upon them. One whole vibe. Give thanks to life. Next year we doing it again.
What are you doing? In this life, everything that we need is given. Success is just about your outlook, and your soul is not how people are see you living. So every experience is like your guidebook. 'Cause we young and we free.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Ah, boy, yes. So we're here, guys. Don't stress and don't fret. Just coming up onto the end of the first hour here. Once again, we'd like to thank the National Poetry Slam champ for joining us this afternoon. Definitely an experience, you know.
Yes, it was. Oh my.
I love how he had us laughing in the beginning, and then as the poem went on,
Yeah.
he started to address the real problems and the real issues.
Yeah.
Particularly not just in the TTPS service, but just other services as well.
As well, yeah.
You know, I was about to end it off, but you can't just end on us. You have to end it back with a laugh.
Yes, he ended
And
back with a laugh.
So you bring
yes.
it back. So you bring it back around. You know, easy to see how you want.
Listen, I think they have tough competition coming for the next year. Yeah, they have tough competition.
But if for those of you who take the time and pay attention, the Poetry Slam is an amazing competition.
I
that
believe
we
so.
watch here,
I've been
you know?
paying attention for some time now. Yeah.
So words really a lot of amazing poems come out of that, and I hope that those who take part, you know, that they are slowly compiling their list of poems to turn into novels to sell, because we need
True.
that, you know.
Yeah.
Local literature that could by extension turn into Caribbean literature, because one thing I appreciate is that we read our own stuff here.
Yeah.
You know, growing up in schools and everything, yeah, you will get, if particularly if you remember literature class as well, you know, you would read a lot of you know, amazing stories, but a lot of them, a lot of the ones that I remember from my school days are things written by Caribbean authors.
Oh,
you know?
okay.
There is a particular story from Barbados.
Which one is that?
I don't remember. I can't quite remember the name of the title, but it basically it was a story of watching someone come up as a young Caisonian in Barbados.
Yeah.
And in his first year rising to become the first crop over his first crop over title. You know, it was amazing to watch. I think it's called King of the Crop, if I'm remembering it as well as I think I am. But I still remember one of the compositions that one of the characters in the story made in it.
Yeah.
I remember sitting down and making my own melody to the lyrics in the book.
No, serious.
Yeah. I remember it. You and Your Damn Music. That was the name of the song in the book. Yeah.
You see, when you could bring literature to life, I got a taste of that thanks to Stephen Edwards' production. I don't know if you ever heard of him.
Yeah, I have.
Yes, I was in his drama class. Hence why I asked that question when Joshelle was on the interview.
Yeah.
Because I was selected to be part of Stephen Edwards' production when he did the play called Romero and Juliet. He did a local adaptation to that. So when we were in school, a lot of people would have read it and not fully grasp. But you see, when we had to do that local adaptation to it, I fully understood everything that I didn't in literature.
I would have been interested to see that adaptation, honestly.
Yes,
because
I wonder if he. Yeah, that's a person I think we could. I could call up and let me see if he had the clip.
you should bring it back out again. How long has it been since he made that production?
That's a while.
I feel our next generation need to experience that.
Something like that.
Something like that, yeah, for sure. I would come out and see that, definitely.
Yes.
You
And
know?
it was I mean, we did where we did it, we were practicing up at the Hillview College, and then we pull it off at the Queen's Hall.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. I think you should give him a call and say, we need you to come out again with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and let's get some new people in there. There's a whole new generation of local thespians and actors. And was it a
True.
musical or was it just straight up acting?
It was a straight up acting.
Yeah,
It was
we
straight
need
up
that.
acting. Yeah.
We need that for sure. I've seen several productions here over the years. People have done West Side Story.
Yeah.
They did Les Miserables. I've seen some local productions as well. I was a part of one in the orchestra during my time in university. I did it for credit, but it was enjoyable nonetheless. Oh God, what was it
Joshelle
called?
hit a nerve, boy.
Oh God, now I can't.
You can't remember?
Now I can't remember the name of the song. Oh no, I think Man Better Man. That's what it was.
Man Better Man.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Man Better Man. That was the name of the production.
I know.
It was a story about stick fighting. Oh, Lord, I love that. I loved that story so much. And it came out the same year. Marshall and Bungie had the stick fighting song.
Oh.
They come out to a bus, man.
Yes,
And
yes.
that's the song we sang for that they had me sing it for Curtin Call along with the orchestra, the national orchestra.
Okay.
It was so much fun. Yeah.
You definitely look up Stephen Edwards. We will.
Look him up and tell him, yeah, we need Romero and Julia outside again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Julia or she was Julia too? Or Romero and Julia?
No, he had it as Romero and Julie.
Okay. Yeah. I think we need that. We need that in life right now. And I think that's one of those stories that I think you just can't escape when you're in school.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
the thing.
to my knowledge, every generation I know has experienced Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, and while I didn't
in
like
school.
it, I played the role of Romero's mother. And
Oh
that's
God,
so.
Romero was the one house. I can't remember the house's names from Romeo and Juliet. But I know they hated each other. So
Yes.
I think I think Romeo's mother was a wicked girl.
Yes.
Yes, I remember that.
And his father wasn't backward either. Yes, his
Yeah.
father was a true tyrant.
Yeah, I need that in life again. I think I enjoyed Romeo and Juliet, at least in my time, because we did with the drama department in my school at the time. I think she worked with the English teacher as well. Because since all you're reading Romeo and Juliet, that's what we acted in drama. So we get snippets of a particular. I think it was Act 2, Scene 3, and we all had to do different parts of it, and
Yeah, that has been so nice.
we had to learn the lines and everything, and Shakespeare does write different. So it is feel weird. But
Yes,
you know
yes.
what? We also got to watch the last Romeo Juliet movie that I'm
Okay.
aware. I don't know if they've remade it recently, but it was the one with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. It felt weird to watch, to be honest with you, because they
It
were
will.
using the same Shakespeare language, but it was 1990s Miami, I believe it was.
It will feel weird.
Yeah, so it
yes.
felt weird, but you kind of followed along a little bit better because
That's
it
it.
was a little bit more modern and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Romeo went off. That's all I could say. That's all I could say. And you know, I think in that moment I was like, I really don't need a Juliet.
Look at you.
I
really don't need a Juliet.
I really don't need a Juliet. Nah. To the point of death, boy. Nah. I real good over here. Anyway, guys, let's take this quick commercial break. We're gonna pause and come back once again at the top of the hour. Y'all know the numbers to call. Call in. Let us know where y'all at, how y'all doing, how y'all feeling.
Yes.
And we gonna talk the things after
On
this.
Thursday.
You got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Water is life. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. Any little leak, we gon' fix it. We gon' fix it. We gon' fix it. So anyway you see a leak, the number to call is 800-4420 or 800-4426 and report the leaks. Iwer, George and Watson say, join the evolution to save water. Water is precious. Every drop of water counts. This message is brought to you by the Water and Sewerage Authority.
A feeling for a big meal. Chicken. With big taste. Must be KFC. And big flavor. Chicken. And value for more money. Must be KFC. Yo, who keeps saying that? Well, I hear something. I'm the voice in your belly. Get big value every day of the week. From Munchin Mondays to Fantastic Fridays and specials to make your weekend even tastier. Check socials for details. Remember, there's only one original. Often imitated, but never duplicated. It must be KFC.
TechFlex TT Limited, the #1 computer store in Trinidad and Tobago, has all your tech needs. We have the latest computers, powerful MacBooks, and affordable Chromebooks for school and work, providing new and refurbished options to suit everyone's budget. Also, we carry a variety of printer options and ink solutions for your home and office needs. Need repairs done? Our experienced technicians can solve your tech problems. Visit us now at any of our 2 locations, Wilson Road, Scarborough, next to Royal Castle, or Penco Street, Montrose, Chagonas. Call 235-4919 for more info. TechFlex TT Limited. Affordable tech. Exceptional service.
Wrap up your Thursday the right way. Twister Thursdays. 2 twisters for just $54.95. Loaded, saucy, finger licking good. 1 bite and you know it must be KFC. Order now. Follow KFC Trinidad and Tobago WhatsApp channel for all the deals.
Hi there, I'm Lester Sublal, inviting you to join me on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the 4th and 5th Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 to 186 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. For the program Health and Healing, merging the old with the new, with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the Street 919 FM.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launch from Kings Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
This is Bishop Aaron Williams from the Divine Problem Solving International Ministries, inviting you to be part of our broadcast on any given Thursday night from 12 midnight right on to 5 a.m. on Friday morning. And this broadcast is called Early Morning Gospel Market Program. Then we have on Tuesday from 1 p.m. the Holy Ghost Gospel Pharmacy. If you are sick and ailing, you could get from this particular pharmacy, from the pharmacist, the good things of life. Hallelujah. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, hearing the babel of false doctrines that you encounter daily, it's about time you get close to God. God's word direct from his throne room in the name of Jesus.
God has good plans for his people. Why do you worry so much?
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Think it over, think it again. Listen, if all of you are shorty, tell him Iwer George say, think it over, think it over, think it again. I sit down home listening to my radio. They say they're going and jam some calypso. They say they have something. Think it over, think it again. Think it again, Mr. Shorty, think it over. Think it again, Rastafari, think it over. Think it again, 'cause everybody know I could sing I saw the party side of me. That is how I does maintain my family. Think it over. Think it again, think it over, think it again. You're trying to tell people like you're not sing calypso. It's only boom boom and do the Iwer, I know. But I the man who sing times hard, let us work harder. 2 months later the bank come to take my car. To be a Kaiser you have to make fast money. Money for vitamins, you have to eat healthy. You have to drive a good car, not for jalopy. You can't come in town looking hungry, hungry, hungry. You have to remember you as a role model. And anywhere you go, people will look up to you. That kind of lyric shorty, I them want me to sing. Like they want to see me eating from the dustbin. Think it over, think it again. Mr. Shorty, think it over, think it again. Hey, Selassie, think it over, think it again. 'Cause everybody know I could sing I saw the party side of me. That is how I does get work in Miami. Think it over, think it again, think it over, think it again. Bling, 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 bling. I hear my telephone ring. When I say hello, it's Pelham Godard calling. He say, I'm looking for a shorty. Last year he record, he has some money for me. I hear a beep and I say, hello, it's Kenny. Songing like if he have a pain in his belly. He and all want a number for the ras.
cause he find he playing up in the rat. All them song this man sing to bad talk me. He never pay the studio them money. I don't know why he don't trim that hair on his head and brush his teeth and pee and go in his bed. Think it over, think it again, think it over, Mr. Shorty, think it again, think it over.
Okay, so by the end of the
Cause everybody know I could sing I so the party side of me. That is how I just pay up my studio fee. Think it over, think it again, think it over, think it again. I know all the Calypsonians listening, and everybody there shoo-shooing. They're listening to see if I put their name in my song, because it's about the Calypsonians who fight me down. It's how I'm walking in the cultural ministry. Every song he sing is the same melody. He get the doctorate quite up in Michigan, trying to say I giving Kai so bad injection. But when I hear he say much and strip Kai so hard, I went and even get tear Kai so up. Look, Chuck, just let me tell you something, and it ain't no this. You need to see a musical psychiatrist. Think it over, think it again. Mr. Chuck, just think it over, think it again. Time to get conscious. Think it over, think it again. Cause everybody know I could sing I so the party side of me. That is how I just get walk in New York City. Think it over, think it again, think it over, think it again. Carnival Sunday night I went to the March Grass show. Them back in Bread and Marvin, I back in Croco. When I hear Tiger is start dissing the Point Boy's name, I say like this big fat woman ain't had no shame. I could remember the last time she made money. She and she sisters was riding a donkey. So don't try to make people feel Iwer is a fraud when you worship me music like if it's your God. I know things hard and you want to eat. Everybody want to look nice in the street. But Tiger is if you want to make a comeback, don't try to take no ride on Iwer body back. Think it over, again, think it again.
What the enemy meant for evil, yeah, God flipped it in my favor. They try to write me off, but the story changed when heaven touched the page. Everything rearranged. Was walking through the fire, thought I'd fade away, but now I'm shining bright. Watch His glory stay. What they planned to hold me down became the reason I stand tall. The pit they dig turned blessing ground. God of wonders did it all. Flipped it in my favor. Tried to block me, but got greater. What they meant to stop me. Try to end me, can't harm me. He flipped it together in my favor. flip it. Labor, labor, try to stop me, backfire. I got higher, He flipped it, in my favor, tried to block me, but got greater. What they meant to stop me, tried to end me, can't harm me. He flipped it, in my favor, He flipped it in my favor. Tried to block me, but got greater. What they meant to stop me, tried to end me, can't harm me. He flipped it in my favor. In my favor.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Remember the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. This also goes for every Trinbagonian who going to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance,
and production.
That's why the song stuck in my head.
It's every day, no? It would stick in your head.
Every day.
My daughter don't know the words.
I'm not going to lie, we need a new theme song.
Stop it. But it's actually good.
I know the boss had this one in particular, but I ready for say this is year 2 of the Street Council. I need a season 2.
Season 2?
A season 2 theme song. Yeah. I'm here for it.
Yes,
If any of y'all have a particular theme song,
Mr. Lockett will call in.
that won't get us copyright on YouTube, by all means let us know. Yeah, matter of fact, You know, the old days are long. They used to give me homework and things now, boy.
Hi.
Nah, you used
That's
to be
good.
asking about the talk about the people's certain things now, boy.
Yes, yes,
I'm
yes.
flipping it on him. Look, it's you can find a new theme song for us for, for season 2.
I like how you say nice.
Something
yes.
a song not politically divisive, but catchy enough to be a theme song for us. But also nation
building.
Nation building. Yes. Yes.
I
Yeah.
agree with that one. Yeah.
I'm sure in that menagerie of calypso knowledge, you'll find something.
Yes, he definitely will.
And I hope this signal is good in the east so that you're hearing me talking, okay?
Yes, I hope so too.
I feel it's a specifically east problem.
Yes. Good afternoon to all our members on the outside. Oh, so we had a wonderful first hour. Now in this second hour, something is buzzing for me to talk about. I didn't want to touch on it, but I want to touch on it from a different angle.
All right.
Yes. Not just as a nation we consume news, right? But as a nation we must be careful with it, because in the middle of this deeply painful situation that we are involved in with Little Tobias and Tobago, we're also seeing something else unfolding. Information is moving faster than verification. Yeah, because I don't know if anybody pay attention to the news. The Commissioner of Police is stating he has given an update on the status of the investigation into the disappearance and the death of 2-year-old Angelo Tobias Plaza. In a media briefing, which was held today, Thursday, 21st May, he said the investigation was compromised because evidence was placed on social media. He called on journalists to be more responsible in reporting on the matter. So you notice why I love how we took a swing today and we didn't hit on it. But in light of that, when I saw that information come up from him, I say that's a real good topic. Because when emotions are high, social media tends to get loud. And following this particular Tobago child situation, listen, I think loud is not even the word to describe it. But truth must still be handled with care. And with that, now I want to ask, if our members or new listeners are, tuning in, how do we as a public stay responsible in a time when every voice note, screenshot, and post is being treated like fact? How do we?
That is a very good question, in all honesty. Because you already know we live in a very opinionated society.
Yes.
Everybody have an opinion on something and they feel that their opinion is the best one.
Yeah.
Or it is the truth. Somebody put something forward and somebody will be like, how I feel it, here my take on it now. That, and we will go back and forth about it. When sometimes these things is not up for discussion.
That's the thing.
We doing it. Plain and simple, straightforward, get on the program. If you was in charge, we'd have do it your way. But guess what? You're not. So we're not doing it your way.
You see?
Yeah. But we are very opinionated in Trinidad and Tobago.
Very much so.
And we all feel our opinion is the fact. Particularly in situations like this. And people are ready to simply cast aspersions. And shoot it as that is what is happening. With no evidence to back it up.
That's the thing, boy. That is so crazy.
And in this what I reluctantly call in this Trump era or let's say this fake news era, because he basically coined the phrase, fake news. It has literally become the bane of media's existence. Because it literally opened the floodgates for satirical sites, tabloid sites, that people, literally treat as gospel. It gives a platform for people to go on podcasts and say the most outlandish things, and people take it to heart because they listen to these people.
Yeah.
And they take their word as gospel without actually accessing that amazing tool we have called critical thinking.
Yeah.
In order to uncover what is actually factual, and then make an informed opinion.
Yeah. If
Hold
people
on.
look, sure.
Yeah, I have my boy on the line here, and I don't want to
Oh,
keep
good.
him waiting. Afternoon.
Pleasant good afternoon.
Good afternoon, J Energy. Good afternoon, The Dream and your listeners.
What's going on, Chris?
All right, The Dream. I understand the sentiments that Mr. Guevara is offering, but he cannot pull that one on us now, especially when they have a program called Beyond the Tape that releases countless amounts of footage, right? Even before any investigation has taken place or any judgment has been reached.
Man,
right?
hold on. Take a pause there, Chris. Let me just bring you to the front of the class real quick.
Front of the class, yeah.
Because, continue, please.
So we are aware of the many tactics that they use when situations arise for them to be held to a high level of accountability or I forget the word I'm looking for. Nonetheless, moving on. Finally, at last, the DPP has directed the police to charge the officers involved in the incident with Joshua Samaru.
Yes, we saw,
saw that.
However, that little piece of progress that we make, I want to also enlighten them that we are also aware that just merely charging the officers doesn't mean that justice will be served.
Yep.
Right? We are aware of that, Mr. Guevara. And I don't know why, in like manner, as earlier on, you refuse to give statements and you're trying to be guarded after you said a number of things concerning this Joshua Samaru incident. Up to now, you haven't apologized for your statements. You haven't condemned the actions of the police. You're just talking a whole heap of rubbish. Right? But we are on to you, sir, Mr. Guevara. We are on to you. And these things where you're trying, you will not succeed. You will not succeed in it. Right? Because this progress should have been had months ago. Months ago, they were to be charged and let the investigation continue based on what was available in the footage. You come and offer us some rubbish which cannot be verified because the footage shows contrary accounts of what you actually gave Mr. Guevara. And you still don't have the decency to apologize, to say, hey, I was wrong. The first set of information I got from my officers was not the proper account. And you had an opportunity, even after you saw the footage, you still come and try to save face. It is ridiculous. And I don't know what the leaders of the state continue to see in him that he and still have him in that portfolio that he is holding. Rubbish continue to be offered. Rubbish. I look for listening. Thanks for allowing me.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks.
Yeah, appreciate the contribution.
Absolutely. We're gonna get into these.
Chris have a strong point to know when it have beyond the tape.
Yeah.
The line out information there.
But you think that listen.
You have a very strong point.
I don't want to get into my views of Beyond the Tape and Mr. Allen and what he does, because I'm not gonna sit here and say that what he does not help people. Because in its own way it does, but it really does a lot more harm and vitriol than it is literally our own local Judge Judy. That is literally what it is.
Yes, it was with Beyond the Tape. That's not Allen. It used to be the minister.
Oh,
What's his
I'm
name?
talking about Crime Watch. Sorry.
Yes, not Crime Watch. Yes.
I apologize. Pull back.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I remember Beyond the Tape as well.
Yes.
But even that and all is just like a local episode of Cops, basically.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm not. Those things they only help so much, and I don't even think that they do much help in this Does that series even still happen? I don't even know.
Was that Beyond the Tape?
Yeah.
Yeah. It still happen, yeah. I'm watching them here now. I put it up to see.
I'm not sure how well that helps us in this modern age, because the crime's still happening. You're not I don't feel you're solving anything that is being portrayed there, and it's literally just there to show that the police working. We know that already. I don't know. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dream and Jay the Vibes.
Hi, good afternoon.
Day that's giving thanks to life.
Important.
Dream, Beyond the Tape. Let's just scrap that. Let's just scrap that. They waste our taxpayers' money. Because they're not doing nothing to.
Hold on, taxpayers pay for that show?
The taxpayers for that. The ministry paying for that. The free that running free.
Ministry running that. You're breaking up a little bit there, KFC. Sorry.
Yeah, now.
Yeah.
Yeah, now.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the ministry under Alexander. That ministry paying for that Beyond the Tape. Right, but we are to give Jackie jacket and give Mr. Ian Allen the flowers. He just do more investigation and them police and them. And you know this kid commissioner of police here every Monday morning. He was stage emergency. He was trying to make it work easy and harassing people, but they will to stage emergency. I think they could extend it. And you know he fighting Ian Allen? Yeah, he fighting Ian Allen. But that woman do some good work on social media too. What's her name? The fat girl?
Delilah.
I forgot what it's called. Delilah. Yeah. But Dream, the man belch out. And they didn't get the body yet. When they beat the man or what?
Now that's the thing Guevara was saying, Commissioner was saying that. While social media...
The public with that man talk. Because if you confess and nobody as yet, something wrong, not so?
Something is definitely wrong, yes. Something is definitely up, but...
Something wrong. I find you the government should have to be going the Prime Minister. Get rid of that man early. That man trying to embarrass the government. That man is a failure. She better than make you the commissioner of police. Bless.
Like that one, and he gone, eh? And he gone when he said.
I real good on that, eh?
Watch me now. The headache comes with that.
Nah, because first thing I doing is throwing a bat symbol in the sky. Because I don't trust none of you.
True.
I don't trust none of you to get this job done. I'm calling in whoever it is out there that have money and have nothing to do it with. Putting up a symbol in the sky. Use your money. Go travel the world. Learn every form of kung fu, escapism. Push yourself to the limits of the human body.
Yeah.
And come back, dress up in some kind of suit. Not Kobo Man. I'll find a superhero name for you to match the nation. But it can't. Obviously, it can't be Batman. You'll be sued. But
yes.
We'll come up with a nighttime. You go out in the night. You have a jacked up what's a good car, boy? Maybe a Lambo truck.
Truck.
Yeah. A Lambo truck would be nice for, and good for the roads and thing. It's a durable thing now. Or maybe a Jeep Wrangler, something like that. You know, something dark and strong and fast for you to drive around to the different boroughs and cities of the nation in the night to make sure that crime not going on. You know, we go sort out. That's what I doing as a commissioner. I taking taxpayers' money and funding a crime fighting vigilante. Because I sick and tired.
It's how you come up with a plan one time?
Yeah.
It's taking them how long? Look how long it's taking them to come up with something, man. I taking taxpayers' money and I'm going to fund a vigilante for the nation. That is what I will do as commissioner. Trust me, I believe we will get some out.
I tell you, there's somebody out there brave enough and crazy enough to do it.
Yeah.
I promise you. And I will make sure that they come from nowhere. They have no social media presence. They just rich for no reason and have nothing better to do than to beat criminals to a pulp. That is it. That is it. If you have a name if you think you have a superhero name that would fit Trinidad and Tobago, by all means, tell us. Call in right now. We take your superhero names as Commissioner the Dream. That is my first act as commissioner. Okay, if you give me that job. Got a little off topic there, but back to the
Yeah, we were just asking how do we as the public stay responsible
for factual news.
Yes, in a time when every voice note, screenshot, every post is being treated as though it's fact.
Yeah, and the problem is, particularly here, is that sometimes our official news media gets the information wrong sometimes.
That is what happened in this case.
That is what is really disheartening and concerning, you know, because the normal advice would be to always look for the official statements from credited media sources, right? Don't just take the word of some off-brand tabloid media site that you might pick up some news on, because they will pick up anything and run with it for the most part. You know, I follow a couple of Facebook pages that would cover stories in their own way, and they would, for the most part, it is factual things that have happened, but they would also, you know, cover satirical things as well.
Yeah.
You know, and those unofficial sites sometimes get things wrong, you know, but that's okay because they're not credited. They just kind of putting that information out there. You know, but the problem is in the media that we live in today, that it harms too many people.
Yes, it do.
You know, so and now it is, you know, when the stations that we watch, the news media that we consume here locally, the ones that your grandmother does turn on 7 o'clock in the night, religiously, Monday to Friday, to watch she news. That's the media that is getting the information wrong sometimes.
Yes.
And that's a scary thing.
That's a real scary thing. Because as the first thing the commissioner did, he called on journalists to be more responsible in reporting on the matter. That's hand.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Mr. Speaker. Good afternoon, Princess.
Good afternoon.
Groundsman, what's going on? You're starting early with your lyrics, eh?
Man, you see you sit down in your right corner today?
Yes.
I love that. I love that. Don't ever make the mistake and swing again.
All right.
Nah, she had a swing. She had a swing sometimes. Sometimes she had to captain the ship. It can't just be me right through.
Well, all right. When she's the captain of the ship, all right, I will tolerate that.
All right then.
But I ain't talking about the distractors and who have the eyes on the sparrow today. But you see that topic on there, that is a very, very important topic.
Yeah.
Right? I following this thing with the child. And last night, I outside with the neighbor talking. The neighbor talk about the man confess and all. From the time I hear the man confess, this is how the police have us thinking out here. From the time I hear the man confess, I tell the neighbor, I say, them we gave him one licking. I say, how he could confess a killing the child, and he confessed to say where the body is.
Well, Groundsman,
because the man don't know.
That's the first thing that come out of my head when I see that headline. Yes, you understand? Because one, Tobago people deal with justice a lot differently than we deal with in Trinidad. Eh? You violate one of them,
right?
And they're not waiting for the justice system to deal with you. Eh? So I know for a fact that if that is what happened, and he's still walking around with that, I knew that was fake. I knew that had to be fake. You know, Tobago people don't take them thing. They would have never see him again. That's how Tobago people move. They're solid like that.
But you see what's going on. You see what's really going on. Stepfather does always have a bad name. Eh? They have a stigma. So himself, the innocent, the first thing they go look at his stepfather and have him known as guilty because he's stepfather. That's the first thing. The system and the society, that is how the brain wired. You understand? So from the time I hear that talk, what the man talk, at first I'm glad he talking. You know? I say, what he talk right? So then I say, but they find where he put the body. They didn't find the body. I say the police had to beat it or the terrorize it so much that the man just say something to ease up the licks or wherever it is they was doing with him. And that's another thing I find. The police have a way that anytime the whole does want to beat you and all kind of thing. Who gave them the right to do that? Why they don't put a body in place to deal with police are doing them kind of thing too? Listen now, man. I so sick and fed up at this government for the little time them in office. They have me more frustrated than the time we waiting to vote out PNM. And you see, anytime my election come about again, take it from me. I wanted to put not only my index finger, but my elbow down in the ink. This election coming here, if God spare me to live to see the next election, I ain't only putting my elbow or my finger to put them out. You know, I want to put my whole body in the ink. First, I want to get rid of them.
That'll give you a tub.
Yeah, now, watch now. This is the worst. This is the worst. You have some people who come on the platform and tell you all the things that you want to hear. And when they get in office, they're doing the opposite. How you can run a country with a state of emergency from the time you come into office to up to now? A state of emergency, that is failure. So when the state of emergency done and you can't have state of emergency no more, then what? Then what? The success to be would have be if you're getting the same results without a state of emergency, then that would be the success. Then you had dumber and dumbest coming and talking about their proud black men. But them as proud black men, but the oldest thing, that smart thing that they could do is come up with something called Duzo or Zozo or whatever they call it. And while them doing that, the people on the other hand, on the other side, fixing the people with land and money. Again, my father, poor KFC, pressure. Yeah, and all you coming and talk. And you know we're making it more worse. You see the sycophant on them? Oh, Jesus Christ. Like them is dumbest. Them is not dumb and dumb, and them is dumbest. They supporting and coming and talking for the government, not even giving the people that making these stupid, putting this stupid thing in place. Them coming and defending and talking for them, and the people they're defending and talking for, walking all the way to the bank and smiling, and you the sycophant suffering. You know, man, I so sick. Everywhere you turn, you're going a taxi, yeah, people talking about this government. You're going in the bank, when in the line you're waiting, you hear people talking about this government. You go in the toilet and you pick up your phone and you go through social media, you see people talking about it. Every nook and cranny talking about this government. And these people who need, and they're sycophants who coming out and want to take. Imagine you have a commissioner with a sign on his shoulder for Punisher. Where's that about? Where's that? And you have one and next, but Mr. Doma. Don't ask you a question because you cannot dotage answer you will get from here. Like if the using the population, like if the population is churning and like his games they play. You know, man, I so sick at this. Sometimes I just only taking all the programs sometimes to get a little entertainment, you know, because no matter where we talking the same thing over and over and over. I just wonder if these people doesn't be listening to the public. Because we talking this thing over, everybody watching walking the street now. Nobody have a smile on the face again, you know. They revive the smile off of everybody's face. Everybody frustrated. I take a taxi to come in town yesterday. And if you hear the conversation in the taxi, boy, but everybody has some level of stress because of this government. And all you come and people coming out and talking. But you know what's stressing me out most of all with this government? Is that the pressure and we pass through the last government to get rid of them. If we have to have another election in the morning, they most likely may get back in office. And you know what's the stress about it? Is that all the things that this government put in place, they wouldn't change. But you know something, boy? You could fool some people sometime, but you can't fool people, all the time. And to that, telling you again, if they have an election in the morning, I put in my whole body in the election. I voted for anybody, I don't care, except PNM and UNC. Have a blessed evening, Princess and Mr. Speaker.
Yes. Behave yourself, Groundsman.
So come let us walk hand in hand.
That's the
It's not if the it's not that they wouldn't change nothing. They would change everything. They would change everything that whatever this administration has done to fit them. That's how people. That's how governments move. They don't ever look at the whatever good was happening and fix it. They simply want to come and do their own thing, undo whatever the last administration was doing because it wasn't aligning with them or the people that support them.
There's a video where I think where the commissioner was actually being questioned by a reporter, and she was asking him if anybody. I wonder if we could pull that video up. It happened today. She was asking him about the confession, and he openly tell her. I think he openly. I just passed it, so if we could pull it up, would be nice. Where he openly tell her that confession, he don't know what she's talking about. He says something like that.
How he could not know what you're talking about?
Because he was trying to say to her that the confession didn't come from the police. Yes, so he was trying to say at that point that is something probably confirmed by or circulating just on social media, but not from the TTPS themselves. So I was like, wow, okay then. So in a case of that, you hear what's his name? KFC was just talking about Mr. Ian Allen and Delilah. They were running there. I don't know. They running neck and neck with the TTPS apparently, to bring information. But how credible is that information? And a lot of people, listen, those two people, they have real contributing followers and people who believe in them. So with those kind of things going on, members, to our listeners, to our members, how do we as the public stay responsible in a time where, in a time like this where every voice note, screenshot and post is treated like it's fact?
I don't know. I really don't know. And we constantly don't know who to trust anymore.
That's the thing.
In all honesty. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon again. The question is, how do we stay responsible? I would give you the answer in terms of how the police wants the nation to be responsible. Anything that doesn't have an officer in it as the perpetrator, you can feel free to post, because many times that is what they have to use to go behind whoever perpetrators at that time. Sometimes they have nothing to go on and it's dependent on the citizenry. That is why they often ask people, if you see something, say something. But when it is convenient and they are the perpetrators, they don't want you to say anything. This is the reason why Gary Griffith offered us a narrative when we were seeing persons on DSS compound taking large sums of money and hiding it on their person, right? He did not describe it as larceny. He described it as officers might have been securing names of politicians. But I want to ask any officer if that is how they are trained to secure evidence, by pushing it down in their crotch, pushing it inside the tops. Is that how they train to secure evidence? And it's the same thing with Mr. Guevara. I don't know if they feel everybody is dotish out here, but we are seeing it clear as it is. Clear as it is. Responsible, as I say. Let them lead with action. Lead by example. Because they have countless amount of footage that is shown on Beyond the Tape when all kind of different activities take place in the country. Is it only when police are involved or when you want the narrative to be spin a certain way that people have to be responsible? Sometimes we have to thank God that people leak things, because that's the only how we will find out the truth behind it. Such a nonsense from these people that collecting big money under false pretense.
The problem with that is that when only shreds of truth leak out, that leaves room for more fake narratives to come forward. When we don't get the whole truth and only parts of it, we still just left to form our own opinion, and sometimes that is not it's not the factual thing that plays out. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to everyone. Good afternoon to Pete. Very good contribution. And I mean, you're speaking the truth. What about the guy? Look at the guy. He put his hands. In fact, who had met in the gallery, right? Bareback without a shirt on. Took him inside and then kill him. Right? I don't know if you all remember that incident. The man was in his gallery sitting down.
That was
right?
Earlier on this year.
In Central, somewhere in Central. They took the man inside and there was a shootout, and you come out to the body and turn the van and gone with him. You understand?
Yeah.
I mean, what it is really going on in this place, and when we have our leader talking up to this man who is destroying the world right now with all the different things he wants to do. That he feels as though he owns the world and he owns all the countries in the world, right? I mean, where are we going with that? You come and you make so much of fuss about. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
We hear you.
They come and make so much of fuss about the drug and the guns between Venezuela and Trinidad. Ask what you go on. Guns flowing like water. People here on crime program. People committing a crime in the morning and in an overtime day in Venezuela. You understand? What is really going on? I mean, it's sad to say that that's why and I must admire the people all in the countryside, all Kumana, all Caribbean thing, right? That they're actually saying they don't want no red, they don't want no yellow. You understand? Right? So, you have to admire that because it seems as though we really need a new party in Trinidad. Right? I know people have called and want to run back to the red and this and that and so on. Because everybody win and like the people lost. Right? But like the people lost because he's look at the contract, look at CPEP. If it's 20 people corrupted, cut off the 20 people, send around people, take their names and let them continue working. You know much people lost their fridge in the stores and things like that. Them salary running every month, but you have to realize these people try to make ends meet and they're not as nice on the ground as with them, and it goes to show you how far away they are from the ground. That's why they're doing similar things. They have the family forming companies and getting contracts, which is a wrong thing. You don't have small man that you could give work to. You could extend you could hire a contractor and extend it to the small man. But you send in your family and to register company to get contracts. It's wrong. That's the same khaki pants. That's why we really need we need red, white, and black and honest people. Honest people. You understand? People who care about the country. Get rid of them, all of them. Thank God, Trinidadian kind of peaceful, you know. That I say, thank God, you know. Or you all take care and all the best.
Yes,
and
yes.
Keep the program going, man.
Yes.
Thanks a lot for your contribution, member. He said peaceful, and by peaceful he means thankfully we don't rise up as a unit and just go set the Red House on you know what, let me not say that on the air. But you understand
Yes,
I won't
yes.
finish that sentence, but you understand what I mean.
Yep.
You understand what I mean. Yeah, thank God
what,
that we
what
don't
I'm hearing,
do that.
you know, you're hearing you see when people get like they to the point, like they to the wits, they don't know what to do anymore. You see the fed up or the ketchup and the mustard, they're realizing. He even called some rural communities that even going down that way too. Look at that,
And boy. Hold on there. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Yeah, good afternoon, Jim. And good afternoon to the young lady, the
Yes.
J vibe. I know step out there, going and give my little thing, my little smoke there, and then pain already call my name. Don't call my name, man.
Who call your name? Nobody call your name. What are you talking about?
He said they put the pressure on that case. They can't put pressure on me, never not God. I don't put my trust in God or man or woman. I just go there and make sure it happen. But I am and support this government, but the people are wrong, the Prime Minister now. They're not nice. They come with clear intention. Man, you see my people, them are worse than these things than them because them are having a little position in the UN and they're not helping people who look like me. So I take into the PNM Sports and Family Day and listening to the next Prime Minister that's so in the making. And I hear what she telling the people and them young voters, she open back CPEP and URP. When I hear that, I say something wrong with the PNM. They just say keep poor black African down at the bottom of the ladder. So they watching all these Indian community them doing it. You feel them giving them CPEP and URP? No, they're giving them land. Distributing land. PNM doesn't distribute land and give black people good opportunities. They'll give you a CPEP and URP and a forestry work and let's keep it down St. John's and hand out. I kind of hand down St. John's handout thing now. So they'll do better than that. They can't fool me with that. I think me and no UNC can and me and no PNM can, me no sycophant. I hate sycophants. So I just watching and seeing what's going on right now in this country with certain ministers around the Prime Minister, how they're victimizing the true activists of the UNC and they're pulling all the PNM people and them and giving them position, giving them this and giving them that. A PNM activist, they tell me that, you know. She said when the UNC in power, PNM activists will benefit more than when the supporting the PNM, you know. And that is really true. I see what's going on. So UNC, all the back up on all themselves and deal with the true ground support and the activists in the UNC. It's looking too good. Jim and you go going for the break. Rick, I know you're my PNM partner. Don't call my name. Don't try to call me across because I'm not coming across. Bless.
I love it, you know. You see why the love we call us is our love.
You say I appreciate it, but don't beg me up. I hear you. Real quick before we go to this break, we came across the video of the commissioner apparently saying that what the TTPS did not the confession did not come from. Let me just say what he have to say real quick before we go to the break there. Real quick.
It's a short video.
You confirm or deny what has been reported in terms of a confession being
The reporter
given?
was asking him.
Confession in what, ma'am?
The Angelo Tobias case.
Ma'am, that matter is under investigation. At this point in time, it would not be prudent for the police to be giving any information. That report you got of a confession did not come from the police.
You see how short? You hear what he's saying? It did not come from the police. So this is why, I was saying, it's real critical. You see the things we hear on social media and the people, even more critical, the people that sharing the things on social media is what we have to be mindful of because everything is not the truth.
Taking this last one before the break, we got to make it quick. Good afternoon.
Yeah. They call that call after me there. Boy, I wish I had your talent because you say so little, but what you said has so much power and reached so far. It ain't funny. That is a gift you have. You said so little, but the words that you used were so powerful and factual in your contribution. That is a gift you have. I'm glad for people like you. I also asking the question, what about the killing with the guy in the car who wife crippled right now? You ain't hearing nothing about that no more. What about the killing in Mova where everybody get killed? You ain't hearing about that no more. And this money thing with in Maloney with the Susu thing now with the taking money. I have about 10,000 to happen that I still waited to hear what's going on with the money with Gary and them Steves. I still want to know what's going on with that. You see, so these are the kind of things that happening in society. That these right now, like that whole police force, like they're supposed to crush that and start over, investigate everybody hired, investigate them properly before you do hiring again. Because every time police do something, they have ways of covering up. I see Ian Allen show something on his program already, and you know what was the result of that? He get attacked by one who was supposed to be his friend. Own friend attack him and lock him up. So it is where it is true. That had to change the mentality in the way they think and the way they do things. Otherwise, we going downhill in our basket very fast. I'll go on.
All right. Thanks, Groundsman. All right, with that, I'm going to take a quick pause, guys. We got our final hour coming up next. What is not a crime, but should be. And y'all already know. Y'all stick and stay. Got some crisis report, let us know. All right? We'll be right back.
You got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
What are you doing? Big D, big fun, KFC, so we big on the ground. The big nation, cause you don't know we ready crown. Say what you want, KFC, so we lead in front. We are big nation, TNT and KFC, one motion.
Come to KFC, let we hold our vibe, and let we join together, because KFC is life. It's a big D.
Say what you want, KFC, so we lead in front. We are big nation, TNT and KFC, one motion.
A feeling for a big meal. Chicken. With big taste. Must be KFC. And big flavor. Chicken. And value for my money. Must be KFC. Yo, who keeps saying that? Well, I hearing something? I'm the voice in your belly. Get big value every day of the week. From Munchin Mondays to Fantastic Fridays and specials to make your weekend even tastier. Check socials for details. Remember, there's only one original, often imitated but never duplicated. It must be KFC.
Join us.
Strictly local radio show, blazing the best positive hits out of TT. Hottest radio show.
Welcome. You are now locked in.
Every Saturday, 6 to 8 p.m., blazing the very best in Trinbago music and more, sending the heartbeat of the Twin Islands straight to the world.
This service is a massive communication product that aims to provide a new media platform for local TT entrepreneurs.
You're now locked into one of the hottest radio shows. Send us your voice notes or call in live and rep your district. Whether you're in East, West, North, South, or Sweet Tobago, this is your show, your sound, your culture. Hottest radio show. Strictly local, hosted by the one and only DJ Flex 868. Don't miss it. Every Saturday, 6 to 8 p.m. Only on the streets 91.9 FM. The vibes, the culture, the sound of Trinbago.
We blaze all the best in TT. Hashtag rep your district.
Wrap up your Thursday the right way. Twister Thursdays. 2 twisters for just $54.95. Loaded, saucy, finger licking good. One bite and you know it must be KFC. Order now. Follow KFC Trinidad and Tobago WhatsApp channel for all the deals.
The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Commanding General Yohana, Trinidad and Tobago. Our school is open. Call in all the 12 tribes. Join us in our classes Monday through Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. and Sabbath service on Saturday. We are located at LP number 1, Morris Street, Point 410, Trinidad and Tobago. Feel free to contact us at 868-479-8286 or please email us at isupktrinidad@gmail.com. Join us and experience that true brotherhood, sisterhood, that love, that compassion you have always been searching for. ISUPK Trinidad and Tobago. Shalom.
This is the voice of Tuesday, Seventh-day Adventist. We are preaching Emergency Alert broadcast, which is from the Tuesday, Seventh-day Adventist Church. We will be featuring voices of brethren from different parts of the world, preaching the gospel, preaching prophecy,
as it relates to current events and the ending of the world. Listen to us on 91.9 FM every Sunday from 9:05 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Sundays. May God bless you as you learn the truth. In Jesus' name, amen.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launched from King's Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. This also goes for every Trinbagonian who going to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us go hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Nation together in 45 minutes. We'll try.
Yes,
no promises made. Welcome everybody. We are here on the council once again. Human Dream J Energy, our last hour here for the day. What is not a crime but should be a crime? Ah boy. Well, I mean, there's a plethora to choose from, you know. And I realize that the listeners listening to you on private sending you some serious crimes that
yes you know today I didn't post it to let them text me.
I feel what should be a crime is you not knowing what type of mango is growing in your yard.
Oh, cool. Yeah, hell no.
You don't know the
That's
difference
a crime.
between the difference between a starch and a Judy.
Oh gosh, no, don't say that.
In
If you
this-
tell me I
in
start
a big man-
they
big-
cannot resemble.
Big man like you paying bills. Can't tell the difference between mangoes, boy. Come on, man. Come on, man. Better than that. Better than that. You gotta shape up. You gotta shape up. And it growing in your yard, you supposed to know. If you don't know, who else supposed to come and tell you? Come on. Let me be real. I was supposed to send this thing to the chat, you know, so I could. This one is okay, good. It's right there. This one is no surprise here, but let me pull it up anyway. Very brief, and I think all you know by now.
Yes.
This this is always a crime for me. Y'all listen briefly.
Ole better never disrespect a fish market again in all their life. Because the fish markets are not be nice. I feel like they'll be very civilized in the fish market. The wall they had to start saying now, you feel it in the parliament.
Abuse of position here.
Hey, feel any parliament or? I feel that. Yeah. Honestly, I was saying it a lot in the beginning that, you know, it really have no decorum, decency, respect for anybody's time on the floor, talking, whatever. And I was akin it to a fish market in the beginning. But to be perfectly frank and honest with you, there's this little boy in Central Trinidad. He's a little boy, and he just go around doing different things with his dad. He's make a little content. Oh God, what's his name? I forget his name. It's a nice bright young little boy, like maybe 9 years old, with a high pitch. But this is Sunset in, oh God, where is it? Is it? Oh God, if I know who I'm talking about. A little brown curly haired boy. I wish I could remember. I wish I could remember who it is, boy. But he just go around all the different places and just say all kind of things, boy. It's real adorable. But he went to a fish market.
Oh.
He went to a fish market in one of his videos. And he plays real civil and organized, boy. They're cutting fish, you know. And they're haggling over prices, but yeah, it looked very organized. You see how I love to watch fishermen in fish market when they chopping up fish, and that's a pastime of mine. I love that, you know, the fact that you can break up a fish and cut it down and bag it up and thing it. That's the little chef in me now, right?
Look here. You won't believe what part of the market I like. I actually had pictures. I went and stood down in the Arima market. You see where they have all these seasonings? I just get weak, like really, really weak when I see all the bundles of seasoning pile up. I ask the person to
like the bags of seasoning.
I want to see them out of the raw seasonings, like
raw ones.
Yes. Well, you would know it as shallot or with chives. We call it chives, and the celery.
You all call it chives. I don't know any tree that does call it chive.
Well, right. No, I just saying which one. I don't know which one you know it as.
Chives.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And some people would say shallot.
Shallots?
Who said
shallots?
That? Somebody said that too.
No, a shallot is a different thing from an onion. What,
okay.
They have a Trini name for shallot?
I wonder.
I don't think so, as far as I know.
But
I don't
listen.
think so. It's like an onion, but it's not an onion. Like
listen,
a pear is not an apple.
When you see how you admire watching the men with the cleaning up the fish and stuff, I just love to see the fresh seasonings. And it's how it pack up on each other and it's tall. I ask the person just give me a little squeeze in. Let me get myself between the seasoning and I get a photo. That's to tell you, I'm obsessed with seasonings when I'm cooking.
Wow. Okay. No, I would love to get a full cabinet of seasonings, you know, all kind of things, you know.
Anybody want to give
but
me
I
that?
don't know.
I too.
I feel like if you want to give me something for my birthday, give me a seasoning. And you know what? Being bougie with it, I don't want no bag seasoning.
Yeah, okay, you want the
I don't want no I don't want to say I don't want no local bag seasonings. You know when the seasoning come in the plastic pack?
Yeah.
In the pack that you have to rip and it
Yeah.
have no way to seal it. I don't want that.
Oh, you want to get it in
I
a
don't
nice
want that. I
bottle
want a
with-
nice bottle that I can pop it
Yes.
off and sprinkle something like that.
Close
and
the
I
bottle
know
back,
it.
put it
And
back
I
in place,
know
yeah.
it have local seasonings that come in bottles
Yeah.
like that. So yeah, dish out your money and get me some nice thing. Garlic powder, onion powder, chili peppers, chili flakes, saffron, turmeric, crushed ginger, nutmeg, some
Yes, chef.
star anise, coriander seed, some oh god, what else it have? What else it have? I just talking out the top of my lung. Give me some Himalayan salt, some pink Himalayan
Oh
salt.
gosh, yes, I use that sometimes. That's nice.
I've never used pink Himalayan salt, to be honest with you. I want to try it. I just use sea salt. So
I
just,
do.
yeah,
But
yeah,
the
yeah.
pink Himalayan salt, it had some. I think it was like late last year. I had a couple of the bags, and when I ran out of the regular salt, I used it, and it was actually good. It's not bad.
Yeah, no, it's not. People,
Mommy's
people
diabetic,
take it as
so-
people take it as real fancy stuff now.
But
Yeah,
it's more healthy.
For real.
Yeah.
Ooh, and find some MSG for me. And that is technically
Hey.
that's technically not healthy for you, but
No, and
but
it's like I say,
it-
find some MSG for me.
but listen to me. Is a reason we love Chinese food, eh?
I know.
Uh-huh.
I totally know.
I vex that I don't have the Asian constitution. Because I really no. I genuinely feel that as different ethnicities, our bodies take to different things. You know? And for Asians, MSG does not affect them as it does us
Yeah.
so much.
I realize.
You know, because you know how they go crazy in America. Oh, don't use MSG. They only going crazy because it's China. That's really it. Let's be real. But it is so much more flavorful. You just have to use it in moderation. That's all.
In moderation.
That's all. That is literally MSG is like legal crack.
Yeah, I took that out of my cupboard, so I don't have any MSG at home, and because of my mom suffering the stroke, black pepper is something I don't use. We use the white
My
pepper.
family don't use black pepper. They haven't used it. I like it, and if I get the chance, I will buy it. But we
Yeah.
don't take. Nah, they just prefer to get chili pepper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, when you do when you do your eggs, you want to have a sprinkle of the black pepper.
Yeah, I prefer that. You know, I like to see a little color in my eggs.
Yeah.
They like the chili pepper, but then
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
don't do spicy too much, so I
Okay.
don't put a lot. I mean,
You know how
I
we
like
have the
chili
cayenne
powder.
pepper as well. So not sometimes I'm
Oh no, not cayenne. Like I don't do pepper.
You don't do pepper?
I
That's
really
why, because
don't
we
do-
have cayenne pepper,
I
paprika.
don't.
Those are bit
yes,
spicy.
yeah, I do like paprika, and yeah, but when the recipe call for it, I will use it, but I'm not going to overpower it.
Right, yeah.
You know,
understand.
my spice tolerance is spicy KFC chicken, nothing spicier than that.
Listen, you see all
Okay.
this sort of, look, my mouth's starting to feel, I starting to get hungry. See this mouth watering
Hey, speaking of,
discussion?
speaking of KFC, all you don't forget it's Twister Tuesdays, so make sure you go pick up yourself some 2 twisters, 2 wraps for $54.95. It's only available on the KFC app. Okay, so make sure you go in and take that in this afternoon. It is the fact that we're talking about food and we don't have food is a crime right now. So
That is a crime, yes.
Yeah. Big up to Good and Natural, the only sponsor that ever feed we. They really fed us. They watered us. With tea.
yes.
But I love that. The tea was nice and was well appreciated.
Yes.
But,
By the way, you still have?
I still have some.
The ginger is
I
strong,
using it,
so
I'm using
I
it
still
sparingly.
have. Yeah.
I'm using it sparingly, but it feels nice when it goes down, you know?
Yes.
Purchase the system. I think
After walking yesterday,
I need
I
some.
had a cup. After then my walk, I had a cup because I didn't want to eat nothing too heavy. Yeah.
Okay.
Coming just right.
All right. Yeah, but yeah, that's it. We went way off topic of.
Yes.
Yeah, the parliament basically overtaking the fish market is it is I don't know how you expect young people to behave when this is how the leaders of our country behave.
True.
Toward each other. I see that they just had another incident again. I think you were bringing it up. Someone at I think it was Montrose. Another fight broke out or some
yes,
incident.
yes. Another fight broke out. That is,
I've not seen any.
This time it's bad. It's worse than I would
Oh,
say.
really?
It's worse because the
What's the details? Because I only seen the news highlight, but I haven't
the
seen.
details. Everybody was trying to find out what school it was. Let me see if I have it.
I
here.
saw the news. The news site said Montrose.
Montrose? That's Montrose? Everybody were wondering what school it was.
Yeah.
But what happened, apparently, I don't know if it's a gang or what, and they were beating up on this boy. And with all of that, nobody stepped in. And then there was this driver who drove up on the boy and bounced the child. I'm like, what?
Wait, I'm sorry.
Like, literally touched the child with
The
his...
child that
his,
they were beating up, or the child that was beating them?
Nah, the child that was beaten up on the ground, lying down on the ground, looking lifeless to me in the video.
Wait, there's a whole video that come out.
Yes, there's a video. Let me see if I find it fast and send it to you.
Lord.
That's ridiculous. And there we go again. I think
Well,
I need
yeah,
to...
we're not gonna show that video. So viewers on YouTube, don't ask me to play it, please. Definitely not doing that. But I really can't find the picture now. What is this? I think I'll pass it. Hold on.
The ministry would have made
Back up
something
again.
on it, But listen,
That's what I'm saying. They were making. I think they were in the process of making a statement. I was looking at it. Look at here.
Okay.
Yes, Ministry of Education has condemned a violent
That's it.
incident in Montrose involving students assaulting a boy in the street, as videos of the attack continued circulating widely on social media. Yeah, but yeah, I still have that. I don't. You see, this is why in times like this I appreciate my algorithm, because I really very seldomly come across these videos on my feed. For whatever reason, the good powers watching over my internet consumption see fit to keep that sort of bad energy off of my phone. So what is this?
You have to see that. And what in question is, why did the driver, what was going on with the driver? You can't come out the car to stop the fight, but you tell yourself you could drive upon the child was already going through so much already. And then there, I don't know if anybody noticed in the video, I think there's some, the street dweller, like he picked up the child money too. It was so much going on. Nah, I think,
Can't be serious. They knock out the boy.
You see how serious this thing is now with the schools? Imagine you sending your child to school and you passing and seeing your child getting abused like that.
Nah, everybody getting flagged out. I do not care.
We need, this is why the rules need to be definitely more hard and fast.
The car thing,
You could explain that one? I was lost with that.
In the broadest defense of the driver,
yeah,
I am going to assume very broadly that because the child was knocked out and on the ground,
yeah,
that it was out of that because he was probably just a little too close up under the car, that the driver simply did not see the child laid out and thought that everybody had
cleared.
Thought that everybody had cleared the space.
That one still.
And yeah, I think he believed that once everybody had cleared and was trying to edge forward and leave. Thankfully, he didn't rev.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think he was simply trying to. That is what my defense is for the driver. I don't know, and I'm not going to put my head on a chopping block for it.
Exactly.
But that is what my assumption will be in that particular scenario, because people come out and say, "Hey,
yeah, they start to Because I was like, you didn't see him.
I think it must have been that they really didn't see, or maybe he assumed that they was on the other side or whatever. This is ridiculous. And yeah, you seen the street merchant, whoever it is, I don't know, whoever that is. Yeah, look at him sliding in real quick to swipe the money and
take
run
money
away.
and yeah, that's some street dweller or something.
Money and run away. Nah, this is disgusting.
Very disgusting. So tell me why it is when the incident happened with the older man. You see this? They need to get much more stringent.
I feel like we just need to go in there and just with a boxing glove and just not even a boxing glove, a brass knuckle, and clap everybody.
What is going on?
I'm sorry to induce these kind of things on the national airways. I'm sorry, nation. But yeah, these things don't sit right with me. There's a lot of things I do not stomach, and bullying is at the top of that list. You can't. I think that's one of the reasons I decided to step out when I did. I mean, I wanted to change careers long before, but I'm really glad I did not ever have to intervene
in any of those things.
Yeah, while teaching. And trust me, it's not much better up the islands, people. Believe me. The arrogance of young people, particularly young men in school today, is through the roof and off the charts. And I'm glad that nobody's child put God out of their thoughts and try to put their hands on me without consent. that is one thing I am very glad for. I have stopped fights before they started.
Oh, okay.
I've been in situations like that where I walking up and I said, don't even try that here, you know. Whatever stupidness you're about to do, take it elsewhere. And not on that with all you today.
Yeah, that is too
because
much, man.
and sometimes sometimes it takes the presence of an adult who don't play that to really be like I say, yeah, what y'all really feel like stupid. I said, no, so we're not doing that. We're not doing nothing out there. I said, first of all, you're right outside my classroom. I saw what y'all were doing. Don't even try to play that off with me. And you don't let me catch your father down by the back, because I'll tell him what you're doing. Yeah, because sometimes you have to do that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I can't speak for everybody here, but as in a small place, people find out real quick you teach their children. So
yeah.
Oh Lord, the conversations I used to be having on the weekends when I see people parents outside, it's just, I'm so glad I didn't have to do that. I don't have to do that anymore. Because I don't want to think about your child right now.
Yeah, there's your free time.
This is my free. What you trying to tell me about your child for? Relax now. Ugh, you know. But yeah, it's.
That whole situation was so sad. I was shocked that we didn't.
It's sickening. It's not going to be the last time. It's just the most recent one. From all we know, there will be another one next week. There'll be another one.
We
there'll
need
be another
to
one
put
tomorrow.
something in place.
Well, I thought that's what the police was for.
Imagine. Look at where we are.
So is police not in that school? Is that what you're telling me?
The child was beaten unconscious, you know. Then got hit by the car. Well, so that's how they have it on the express, eh? Schoolboy beaten unconscious, then hit by car.
Well, bounced.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thankfully, it was not. That bounce was not terrible. I'm sure he's gonna have some scrapes and things, but somebody carried him off, whoever that was.
These have me wondering. These children need school or boot camp?
They need full on separation from their neighborhoods and their influences, and oh God, let me send a voice note when I do this, because I'm hoping that he's listening. Anderson, if you're listening, give us a call real quick, because remember when we used to talk about that particular facility that we need to send wayward children to, and it wasn't the system was that we didn't have. It's not gonna be in Trinidad. We come up with a system that is Caribbean wide, and all unruly children, we send them to institutions in different countries. We don't send them to the one that's established in their country.
I like that. So you and that person was actually speaking about that?
Yeah, no, Anderson and I talked about this before when
that might actually
when children
Is he a teacher as well?
No, he's the former speaker. He's the former co-host here with me. Big up Anderson.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, when we were in that period of time again when youths were just acting up again, being unruly, I said, we just need to come up with a system. I think that's what we came up with, and I forgot what we called it, but the premise was that we are going to come up with these facilities, and we're going to put them in different islands around the region, and children that are doing this type of foolishness, we sweep them up. The government will sweep them up. We send in the defense. We're not sending police. I'm sending defense. They're sending army after you. I'm sending regiment to pick you up and conscript you. It will be partially paid for by your first 6 months will be paid for by government, and we sending you off to a different facility in a different island. I'm sending you
completely
Barbados,
new environment.
I'm sending you somewhere where nobody know you, and nobody gonna play with your stupidness. And let's see if you're still the big bad person you claim you is. Nah, and that institution will be particularly for molding you into a functioning, responsible member of society, and you have a mandatory minimum of 6 months away from your home
That sounds good.
before you even get considered.
It's
to
something
return.
that stringent that needs to be put in place because something is happening at our nation yet.
And we don't have
And
enough.
we keep talking.
We don't have enough forms of discipline to change it. People say they have all kind of things. They have cadets. It have panyards. It have all them things don't work. It works for some. It don't work for the ones that need to be there. The ones that needed to be there, they're not. The ones that need to be sent into cadets, the one that need to be sent to Panya to put their energy somewhere else other than this foolishness. Those are the ones that don't get that don't get this that don't get that attention, that don't get to be rehabilitated, and that is that's a crying shame. It's really all it is. It's a crying shame. And I'm just sick. I'm sick and tired. And I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Yeah, you will be.
So, I don't know. People, I'm sure you probably have seen it by now. And if you have, I mean, I know that all of you here condemn it. At this point, we're not we are just fed up.
Yeah.
We are just fed up. Whatever the school, all I know is that it is a school in Montrose. They have not disclosed the information. I've seen that it's a orange uniform.
Is it orange or
Looked like orange in the video.
Interesting.
White shirts or
And
like
probably
a
burgundy, I think.
cream
Cream or
white
burgundy or
shirts,
something like that,
and it looked like looked like the assailant. Maybe the boy was
Yeah, and I'm gonna say I don't think we have any schools with orange. I think it's
You sure we don't have schools with orange? Let me see it.
wonder.
Let me see it again.
Let me watch it
I
again.
was seeing orange. So like some off white shirt, and orange looking pants. I'm not sure the victim himself was in the same uniform. But from what I was seeing, it was looking orange. And if it's not, yeah, it's probably that weird burgundy.
kind of burgundy reddish color, yeah,
It's
or
orange,
brown or something. In the video, the color
Yeah,
coming across
burgundy,
kinda
burgundy brownish kind of thing. But it doesn't even look. But like again, it doesn't even look like the person that they attacked is in the same uniform. I don't know.
I don't even know if this was gang related.
That's I think that's the scary part too. That it probably is. It could be, because much as we don't talk about it, these gangs are in these schools.
Yeah,
they conscript these young men from a very young age, based on because of where they live. Yeah, you had to answer to them. You had to be a part of the thing. Yeah, it's and the thing is, if you say no, they're gonna start harassing you. And
yep.
Yeah. That's why I say, my first act as police commissioner, I'm hiring a vigilante. I'm using government funds, I'm using taxpayers' dollars, and I will fund a vigilante to go and beat the crap out of people.
I don't blame you.
Particularly the gangs. Whatever you need, Kevlar, armor, whatever you need to get out of there, to get in there and get back out, do it. Do it. I open in the treasury to you. I open in the treasury to you. Tell her I say it in big. Prime Minister ask me anything, just tell me, look at crime rate finally going down. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Alright? When I turn on my signal in the sky, leave me alone. No, because he gonna have a symbol. He gonna have a symbol and he gonna have a signal. By the way, I'm still looking for a crime fighter named people. I need help with it. I don't want to call him Kobo Man. That don't sound nice. That sound like a super villain more than a. And you know, Kobos are nice.
Gosh.
Kobos are nice birds, but I don't
What's
want
another
to.
word to say that? No, we can't say that.
What?
No, I'm trying to find a nicer word or a softer word for Kobo to say, but we can't say this scavenger.
No, scavenger is not a. That does not inspire confidence at all.
No confidence. We are
not at all.
But they behave like scavenger. We could have called them the scavenger scraper or something.
You can't call the vigilante who's supposed to be the hero. You can't call them that. You could call the criminal and them that, sure.
Yes, you could call them that.
Kobo-shaped scavenging dregs of society. Yeah, we could call them all of that. We can't call the vigilante that.
You know, our callers are helping us here. You're supposed to be calling us in and helping us with a name.
I got it.
What it is?
Dark Ibis.
Dark Ibis. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We are Scarlet here, so why not Dark Ibis?
Yeah, no, because he'll be operating at night now.
Yeah, all right, cool.
He'll be operating at night. He's going to be wearing all black. His mask will have glowing red eyes. That's where the ibis will come.
Comes in.
Yeah, that's where the ibis will come in.
That's
the point.
It's gonna look scary.
That's the point. The point of Batman is to look scary to criminals.
Good.
Batman is a 6'4", well-built, muscle-shaped man in a dark bat suit, stealthily moving in the middle of the night, punching you in the face. That is scary. Let's be real, if that was happening to you in real life, that would be scary.
Yes.
It's fun to watch because you know you're not getting beat up.
Right. Agree.
But I have literally watched this man snooping around for clues, and a henchman hear a sound, and he open the door, and he see Batman. Batman see him. He see Batman see him. And this criminal already have a black eye.
One time.
From the last time he crossed Batman. And he just closed that door.
You see?
Next time someone asks you see anything? Nope. That's the fear I want my Trinidadian vigilante to instill in these no good criminals. That is the fear I want. So yeah, you're gonna be draped in all black. I'm not gonna give you a bat-shaped mask or anything. I don't even think.
So what's his name again? That's
Dark Ibis.
Dark Ibis.
Yeah. Well, Black Ibis. Let's go with Black Ibis. One of the two. But that's the placeholder for now. And yeah, you're gonna have glowing, menacing red eyes. We'll work out the details of how you're gonna see through it. But you know what? I think it will be just fine. Yeah, it will work. Yeah. Demon red eyes in the middle of the night, beating up on. Yeah, I'm down for that. I am all for that. So, I don't know, KFC. I don't know who you have to talk to on your ends. Whatever grassroots support that you need to round up in order for you to say that I could replace, be the replacement as the new commissioner. If you do it, I promise you, I will go in. Don't worry about my foreign technicalities. I have my papers. All right.
Yes.
I am a legal citizen of this country.
Look at you.
I have passports. I have credentials, and I could vote. Okay. Yes. Don't study that. All of that is well in place. Don't worry about that day. Right. Besides, it's not a the premise has already been set for foreign commissioners in Trinidad and Tobago anyway. Yes. And many commissioners have not been from here.
Who we had that was? I think we had.
I know one in particular was from Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, way back in the day.
Yeah. Everybody remember him.
I remember him specifically because a Calypsonian made a song about the punchline was no Trini could run. The punchline was no Trini could run police force. I can't remember how long ago it was, but I remember that Kaiso specifically because we had a Canadian commissioner. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Dream. Good afternoon, Jay.
Good afternoon.
Dream, I know you come across on no boat to be no voter pardon. Your paper's clean, so you could be the commissioner at Trinidad and Tobago. I will talk to the right authorities because if they can ask Watson Gibbs, a Canadian commissioner, they can hire you because you go do a good job. Plus, you'll be the commissioner. You want to work with the Ministry of Education because you're a former teacher.
Nah, give me the commission work now. I don't want to go back to work for Chirin. I real good. I will do the commissioner work.
Oh gosh.
No, but you got too much clowns walking around, man. I eat a food police and them police system.
I don't do
I hear that I more crooks and thief in jacket and tie.
That's a
I
fact.
heard the minister said about 2,000 or 5,000 officers to go and hire again.
Yes,
And all them police and them doing a set of lighting. Going by them Chinese place and them there. And bodyguarding them with illegal, what they doing on illegal. Playing a set of play and all them kind of thing and a set of roulette machine and all over the place. Them China them causing crime in this country too with a set of roulette machine and slot machine all over the place. That is a big crime too, no Jim? Because plenty single mothers and the great gambler the money and thing by. And when they get desperate, they're doing all kind of thing. They're selling the body, the begging all over the place. But that student would have kick up in the head and all kind of thing, man.
Boy, that was sad.
Jim as a father to see your young son so and you watch that. I think the Chapo people that might crime can never stop, you know.
Oh no, I would lay waste to everybody. I'm sorry, not sorry.
That was totally.
Yeah, because if that want to my child, somebody have to feel it, you know. We look at how small it is, how big it is, you know, because my child kick up on the ground and I seen that. But I have a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old and I'm protecting them. So I'm making sure I'm put them a money and buy a firearm. I look for listening. Bless.
Bless.
Hey, you can see Dark Ibis
looking over. Y'all! Chris, do me a favor. The camera clock block out. Just check it real quick. See if you could get it up before the stream finish. Y'all.
We need to show them.
Jay went on ChatGPT and I'm assuming it's ChatGPT.
Yes.
Jay went on ChatGPT and said, create a superhero, Dark Ibis.
Yes.
If you see
with red eyes.
YouTube, take it in there.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Could you see Dark Ibis?
Nah.
Looking over the city of Port of Spain like this?
Oh my God.
You think those children don't want to behave so when Dark Ibis around? Never.
I was gonna say don't have the beak, but you know what? The beak actually sell it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Honest, when I first saw when they bring it up, what is this?
And it's hooded, glowing red eyes. Nah, it look cool, but it's scary. That would be scary to come across any night.
Look at you, Dark
Ibis. Oh Lord, I think we just make a superhero for real, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I really like it.
Oh gosh. You'll make everybody run across now to watch it quick on YouTube. Then.
If you're on YouTube and watching it, I'll leave it right here.
KFC run across quick.
I think KFC watching on YouTube, so I think he watching it right now. Yeah, I am for this right here, for sure. Dark Ibis.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trimbago's Avenger.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am for it. I'm going to start writing a comic book series.
One time.
One time.
And you know you're good at it. Someone just texted me, Crystal. I want to big up Crystal from St. Helena. She said, having more than 2 baby mamas or baby daddy, that should be a crime.
Oh, wow. Well, first of all, I feel you don't like yourself if you have multiple child mothers or child fathers.
True.
You don't like your life for that matter. I feel like once you have a second, if you make a child with a second significant other, that's supposed to be the person you spend the rest of it with.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
If
agree with that one.
For whatever reason your first significant other didn't work out, your first co-parenting experience didn't work out, the second one you had to be locked in for life. I'm sorry. I am sorry.
That's how I feel about it.
How some of y'all have multiple child mothers and child fathers. Well, they're better than me, eh? Before I go, I want to say happy birthday going out to the beautiful Shanika. Big up yourself today, my love. I hope you're enjoying and having a fantastic day today.
Shanika, I have a niece named Shanika, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you see my like today, Shanika with it.
She dark skin and thick like porridge. And,
oh God, no, the Shanika fair skin.
Okay, well then it's not my Shanika then. Sorry, not sorry. But I hope you're having a wonderful day, darling. And that's gonna do it for us today, guys. We well good over here.
You see that Dark Ibis?
Yeah. KFC, start the funding for me to be commissioner so I can start putting this into place. I already have a couple people that have this build. And they probably are a couple superhero nerds that they might consider taking this on.
It's how we taking this
You
is
know?
a joke, and next thing this dark eye is just blow up.
No. I want it to. Listen, if somebody out there take it serious for real and go with it, I just want a 5% royalty check. That's all I want.
Right.
That's really all I want. I just want 5%. Just make sure you're doing the work and beating up the people them in all the criminal sections, and you have to be a master detective on top of everything, because remember, we don't have superpowers here. You're gonna have all the gadgets and weapons to fight the criminals and them, but you also have to have a sharp mind up here. Yeah, you're gonna have to be able to solve these crimes and work your way from the ground up, because once you're finished with the crime on the ground, I need you to focus on the white collar criminals that fund the crime on the ground. It's a full ladder and process that I need you to do, but this all comes after I am commissioner, right? We're gonna have you were supposed to put an ibis symbol in the sky, Jay.
Ooh, yes.
You might have to go back and ask them to shoot a symbol in the sky so that he could see. Yeah. We're gonna need that. Oh man, y'all, that's gonna do it for us today. We gonna be signing out. I'm leaving you with. I didn't get one from La Hocketa, but I got one loaded up here. This is actually one of my favorites, so I'm gonna leave y'all with that. And Friday, that's tomorrow, we will see you guys again, so enjoy the rest of your day.
Yes, and your girl J Energy saying walk on the safe side.
And your boy Hashim the Dream saying love light and to its light. Council is adjourned. Until next time, guys.
Hunting lion and tiger, brave like my papa.